We're getting ready to start this race. Can Jake Lasco turn his TQ into another win like he did in A1? We will get to see now as they get ready to go. Boogity, 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 boys. Let's get ready for some racing.
I'll be back in just a few minutes.
All right, so Jake Lasco starting out front on pole, having a good start, making his way over the Blue Ridge Triple. Hey, Gilbert Rodriguez, sitting here wrenching on my Tecna and watching the great racing. You're in San Diego. Awesome. All right, so it's going to be Jacob Lasco, Davey Talent, Scotty Powell, Johnny DeSanti, Cameron Johnson, Toot Hollinsworth in 6th, Lance Flowers in 7th, Quinton Regis 8th, Michael Kuntz, Alex Cummings, Teddy Davis, Mike Tudor, Teddy having a rough start, Mike Tudor, Tommy Coker, Charlie Lay, and Kevin Clark. Jake got Davey Talent chasing him down. Jake making his way up and over that triple. Dirty acid engine service. I do apologize, Tony Pataschow. Jake Lasco out front. Davey Talent, Scotty Powell. Jake trying to pull away with this. 90 seconds in. And happy birthday to Josie Pataschow. She's celebrating her 30th birthday last week, I believe it was. We are on board with Davey Talent, who is currently in 2nd. He has Scotty Powell right behind him. Davey Talent, his son Jeremy Racing. These guys have been working with the... just as I say that, Davey Talent gets spun around and face first into that pipe. That's not going to help him. And I think that's going to allow Scotty Powell by. That's Scotty Powell followed by Johnny DeSanti. Quinton Ridge is now up to 4th, followed by Lance Flowers in 5th. Still early starts here in this race. So lots of racing left to go and pit stops here as well as we get ready for this race. Jake Lasco, Scotty Powell, Johnny DeSanti, Quinton Regis, and Lance Flowers. Jake kind of just checking out with this a little bit. He's got a 4.1 second lead up on Scotty Powell. That's Jake coming across the line just now. All of Florida on the edge of their seats cheering on Jake Lasco. He said, wow, Lefty, you've been coming to these races for a year, and I finally got an interview with you today. Tony says, Josie says she's 25 and holding. Sounds like my wife and her math. Jake getting through some lap traffic just now. Out there in that Mugen car. Rockstar powered Mugen car. Scotty Powell now 3.5 seconds back of Jake Lasco. Let's see, we should be... some pits coming up here in another 3 minutes or less. But Jake Lasco driving very smooth, calm, and collective out there. Uh-oh. Somebody flaming out there, and Marshall just putting it to the side. Exactly what he's supposed to do. That's going to be, I think that's Michael Kuntz. So unfortunate for Michael Kuntz. He's had a flame out or a technical issue. 4:20 down, 25:40 left to go in this Sportsman Nitro Buggy A final. Oh, man. Jake just missing out on some carnage just now. So let's drop back a little bit. Let's pick up on Scotty Paul and let's follow Jake to his first pit stop because it's 5 minutes on. We got plenty of time to follow these guys, and we'll stay with Jake to see who's pitting. I'm pretty sure it's Trent and somebody from the Rockstar crew. We got a bromance forming between Mike Walker and Tony Padashaw in the chat. And over the triple girth Drake. That lead stretching out to 6.7 seconds. We're going to follow Jake to his first pit stop. We're going to give a rating of his pit stop. You guys in the chat are going to give us a rating of Jake's pit stop. Trent's pit stop, I think. But I'm pretty sure Trent's pitting him. We're going to give it a score out of 10. All right, so we heard John DeSanti is coming into the pits. He's currently in third. Early on a 6-minute strategy for DeSanti. Jake looks like he's going to do at least 7 minutes here. Jake in this purple and pink car. White wheels, white wing. Tony Padashaw cheering on Trent. 20 years still together. Oh my gosh. I think I might stay for Capital City if you guys go. Purple and blue. So looks like Jake is going to do 7.5 at least as he comes by. I'm assuming he'll be coming in this next lap. We heard that Lance Flowers has ran out of gas. Quentin Regis had a mistake. Wow, he had a long lap after making his way all the way up into the top 5. He had a 2-minute lap, so he must have had a big mistake at some point. All right, give us a second. All right, so Jake going by one more. We're going to throw it over to our pit reporter, Patrick Rossiter.
All righty, guys, so I just got word from Mr. Flowers that unfortunately, sorry about had to marshal a car, that Lance did not run out of gas. He had to be marshaled, and the marshal accidentally stalled him. So unfortunate for Lance Flowers having a flame out, but getting a full tank of fuel, and he's back out on the track.
All right, that is unfortunate for Lance Flowers, and I'm sure that marshal didn't mean it. And there's Lasco into the pits. And I don't know, man. That was a little laxy-daisy from Trent. I'm going to give that a 6.5. He could have been faster. What do you guys think about Trent's pit stop? And unfortunate for Lance Flowers having that turn marshal shut off his car, but it has happened. I'm sure the marshal feels bad about it. It is human error. But he has plenty of time to make it up. And he is currently in 12th. So let's see what he can do. And we are on board with... You'll see. That is Johnny DeSanti, who's currently in second. And that's Swerk's car. Bought me a... And John DeSanti comes by. He is now 24 seconds back, but got Scotty Paul right behind him. So this is our battle for second. Tony Padashaw says he'll give it a 4. They're rating Trent's fuel stop. It was very laxy-daisy. We are following Johnny DeSanti and Scotty Paul. This is the battle for second. And Johnny DeSanti coming across the loop. That's a 32-1, a 31-1 for Davey Talent now moving up. Scotty Paul right behind us. So this is a three-way. This is turning into a three-way battle for second. There's second right there. And the white wheels followed by the other dark car of the black wing in third. That is Davey Talent and Scotty Powell right behind them. Oh my goodness. We see Cade Burnett running like a gazelle in the Serengeti, skipping over cars. All right, so we just got a word from Patrick that Lance Flowers has flamed out once again. So that's probably his race over for the day. Unfortunate for him. As we continue to rate Trent's pit stop. And Johnny DeSanti, getting it wrong. And that's going to allow, this is the battle now. They're all going to go over that triple at the same time. There's DeSanti, there's David Talent, and now Scotty Powell. And now Alex Cummings in the mix. All right. Let's go over to our roving pit report. He has some information for us.
All right, guys, so I'm down here with Trent Walker, crew chief for Jake Lasco. Lasco's out front. What tires did he go out on in this Mugen?
I'm not sure what compound they are because I'm not really familiar with the TZO stuff, but he's running 202s right now.
Okay. Did he
pretty smooth? So.
Did he put any sauce on?
He might have. Like I said, I'm not familiar with the TZO program, but so far it's looking really good.
You put the fuel in, not the sauce on.
That's right. I'm the pit guy.
Okay. All right. Well, good job. He's still out front. He's got nearly a lap on the field, so you're doing your part.
Yes, sir. We got to watch out though. Davey Talon in second just turned hot lap 30.1, so these guys are still flying out here, but he's doing good.
Well, you fly with that fuel, okay?
All right, yes, sir.
All right. That's Trent Walker, crew chief for Jake Lasco, your current leader.
Awesome, but it looks like while he was out there, it looks like Scotty Powell had something going wrong with his car. It looks like the knuckle got turned on itself, and the marshal's trying to beat it down. I think that was Scotty Powell. That might have been Johnny DeSanti, though. Yeah, I think it was Johnny DeSanti. Oh, I'm not sure who it was, but oh, that was Toot. Okay, sorry. We were trying to figure out who that was, but Toot Hollingsworth looks like he's broke his car and he's dropping down to 13th. Jake Lasco still out front by 23 seconds. David Talon in second. Scotty Powell, Johnny DeSanti, Alex Cummins in fifth. Teddy Davis in sixth. Mike Tudor, Cameron Johnson. And just as I say that, Teddy Davis has a flame out. Mike Tudor, Cameron Johnson, Charlie Lay, Michael Kuntz, Tommy Coker, Kevin Clark, Quinton Regis, and Lance Flowers. Alrighty then, so this race kind of petering out. Jake taking a massive lead. We have 17 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this 30-minute A final. Jake Lasco about to come across the loop. He is out there just flying, thinking of those NNRC Cup points. He is like crawling through that mogul section. He's like, I'm just going to hit the brakes, roll. Not taking any unnecessary risks. 16 minutes, 53 seconds left to go in this race. And Jake has stretched that lead to, let's see when he comes across the loop, to 27 seconds. All right, so we just heard from our cameraman that Teddy Davis is unfortunately out of the race after that flame out. So unfortunate for Teddy. Good of him to make the A final here, but not going to finish. But we have a lot of racing left to go with 13 minutes and 45 seconds elapsed. What will Jake Lasco do? Can he turn this into a victory? Can Davey Talent make a victory? Turn this into a victory as well. There's Scotty Powell. They have been scrapping it out for quite some time. So these two veterans coming out here and racing. There is Davey Talent with the black wing, Scotty Powell with the white wing. Oh no, Davey Talent getting it. Davey Talent getting it wrong. Oh my goodness. Scotty Powell now taking over that second spot. Davey Talent, Alex Cummings into fourth. All right, so we're gonna follow Davey Talent as he comes in for fuel. He looks like his pit guys are getting ready, according to Patrick. There's Davey Talent, that red and black Kyosho, black wing, white wheels. Let's see how his pit. Let's rate his pit action. Coming into the pits, and there is Don Elliott doing the fueling. So good pit by Don Elliott. I'm surprised that Davey. All right. Jake Lasco, though, 36 seconds up on the field. He is killing these guys out there, Smalls. Jake Lasco, I think this is his fuel stop because it's looking pretty long, 39 seconds. All right. He probably did come in. So it's now 16 minutes elapsed. So we assume that Jake has come in for his pit stop. He's going to have one more at 7:30. He did go a little long on the first pit stop. So all right. So Patrick has some info from the pits.
Nothing much to report on. I just wanted to get in touch with Don Elliott, who's the pit crew chief for Davey Talon. Davey's staying pretty quiet, but I couldn't hear him over the sound of Don being so fast on that fuel gun. So he's keeping Davey's fire lit. I asked Jeremy Talon who he's pitting for, and he turned the reins over to Don to pit for Dad while Jeremy's pitting Charlie Lay. So sharing duties down here, but Davey's holding strong here in Sportsman.
All right, so son not choosing to pit his father, and father chooses not to pit his son. Maybe it's a good combination. Maybe they make each other nervous. Or you know who's not nervous right now? It's this guy, or maybe he is. Jake Lasco with a 31.8 that time by his lead, 38.1 over Alex Cummings, who's now in second. David Talent and Cummings just split places, as Cummings is now 0.3 of a second back of him. So let's find that battle for second. It's actually a battle. Three-way battle. There's David Talent, there's Cummings, and there's Scotty Powell. And this is a great battle for David Talent getting it wrong. That's going to allow Cummings and Powell by. Cummings with that yellow wing, Powell with the white wing. Powell getting it big wrong over that triple. Wow, there's no marshal there either. Alex Cummings with a 31.5. Jake, 12 minutes left on the clock. Will he transform this into a victory? Gain this most needed NNRC points. Alex Cummings is in the running too in the NNRC Cup. Alex coming down the straightaway. That's right, 11:30 left to go in this race, and Alex Cummings looking pretty solid. He's got Johnny DeSanti behind him now, about 7.7 seconds back, as Scotty Powell after that crash going to drop all the way down to 5th. Davey Talent in 4th, Cameron Johnson in 6th, Mike Tudor 7th, Michael Kuntz in 8th, Charlie Lane 9th, Lance Flowers in 10th, Tommy Coker 11th, Quentin Regis in 12th. And looks like Kevin Clark, Teddy Davis, and Toot Hollinsworth are done for the day, unfortunately. All righty then. Jake Lasco now up 41 seconds over Alex. Alex currently in second. Jake sitting third in the NNRC points right now. In the NNRC Cup. Alex sitting in fourth. So that's first and second here on the track, and third and fourth in the NNRC Cup points. Davey Talent in third, Scotty Powell fourth, and Johnny DeSanti fifth. So the listen, looking at our chat, looking at the argument there. 9:40 left to go. We're going to see our last round of pit stops coming up. We're currently following our leader, Jake Lasco. Alrighty then, so we are on board with our leader. We're going to watch his final pit stop and see if Trent Walker can redeem his pit stop from earlier. He's in the rush now, so he's not even going to go faster. Tony gives him a 4. Raymond Goginski gave him a 4.2. Jake Lasco, Alex Cummings, you're 1 and 2. They're 3 and 4 in the NNRC Cup points. David Talent in 4th. Johnny DeSanti 5th. Cameron Johnson, Michael Kuntz, Charlie Lay, Mike Tudor, Quentin Wages, Tommy Coker. Lance Flowers having more engine problems. I think he's going to call it quits after this. Lasco throwing on a 32 flat. He might as well be coming in for some fuel here, I'd say. One more lap. Actually, this will be just in time. 7:43 left to go. We should see our last pit stop from our leader. Drop back, Danny. Let's follow our leader. Let's watch these guys come into pits. Should be coming in now. Jake Lasco coming into pits. There's Trent. Laxy Daisy, but he doesn't have to rush with a big lead. Very calm, cool, collective. Tony Panachel, Mike Walker, what do you think about Trent Walker's pit stop? Let us know in the chat. But 7:11 left to go. And Jake Lasco is up front. Alex Cummings in second, followed by Scotty Powell, Davey Talent in 4th, Johnny DeSanti 5th, Cameron Johnson 6th, Michael Kuntz 7th, Charlie Lay 8th, Mike Tudor 9th, Quentin Regis 10th, Lance Flowers back in the track in 11th, and Tommy Coker, Kevin Clark, Teddy Davis, and Toot Hollinsworth all out, unfortunately. And a battle attrition in this Sportsman Nitro Buggy A main. 2 more Nitro finals to go, and then it's all electric from here on out. We are on race 27. Wow, Tony, you upped it up, 7.5. Okay. Good, good, good. Good to see Trent moving up in the world. 7.5, he ranked that pit stop. What's up, AJ? Yeah, man, you missed a good one. I plan on attending this race. Yeah, unfortunately, you missed a good one. Probably see you at Capital City in a couple weeks, 3 weeks. 7.2 for Mike Walker. Jeezums. Hard on his own son. All right, so Lasco getting a little bit squirrely. Now, he is out front and does have a 41-second lead, but this is RC car racing and Nitro RC car racing. So anything can happen. But right now we're following Davey Talent, who's now back in third. 5.1 seconds back of Alex Cummings. And there's Alex with that yellow wing, white wheels. What's up, Bryson Dyer? Congratulations on the birth of your baby boy, man. Beautiful baby boy. Big baby boy. To you and your wife, man. Awesome news. Awesome stuff. He is a sportsman. He races Sportsman class everywhere he goes. Just one lap. Alex Cummings coming up over that Blue Ridge triple. Up and over that double he goes. Yeah, man. All right, AJ. We'll see. I might see you there. Really debating going. Back on tap with our leader. Jake Lasco, 31.8. Alex threw down a 31.2. David Tanner, 31.5. Scotty Powell, 31.3. Johnny DeSanti. And there we are. Jake Lasco and that Mugen. Track is holding up pretty good. We got a few bumps and grumps here. But it looks like the traction is similar to how it was yesterday. Definitely held a bit more moisture this week, today, because it's a little bit hotter. I know it sounds crazy, but a little more humid. There's Alex. Still in second. 3 minutes left to go in this race. Good seeing you, Mathis, DJ. Until the next time, man. Safe travels back home if you ain't made it home already. See you guys at the next one. Thanks for coming out. We are currently on tap with Alex Cummings, who's in second. This is the closest race we have right now. Davey Talon is 3.1 seconds back of Alex Cummings. There's Davey coming through the dog leg there. So there's Captain J pitting somebody. Probably pitting Quentin Regis. Alex, looking pretty good out there. Some much needed NNRC Cup points. No, Jake has a 32-second lead. They are close on the track, but not close on time. Jake Lasco got 90 seconds left to go, and he'll wrap this up, and he'll get a third interview of the week. He'll be pumped about that. Almost 1 minute left to go in this race, and Jake Lasco has led this from lights. Will he lead it at the flags? We shall see. He's carrying the entire state of Florida on his back. One more lap for Jake. Alex. Jake throwing his fastest lap of the race at his second to last lap. Jake coming by. This is going to be his last lap of the day. Alex now dropping a spot to Davey Talent. They're 0.6 of a second back. I want to drop back down to second, Danny, because we still got a race on our hands. There we go. There's the battle for second. They waited to the very end to make this exciting. Alex. No, that's not Alex. That's David Talent. Oh, so Alex made a big mistake. And David Talent, there's Alex right there, actually. But no mistakes for Jake Lasco. He takes that win. He's going to be pumped about that. Well done, Jake Lasco. Taking that A1 win, turning a TQ into 2 wins so far. He's going to want to do the double and do the brace and take the win overall in E-Buggy. Let's go have a few words with Jake Lasco. We will be right back with him.